friends, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you all are having an awesome day. My day is going pretty good, to be honest. Not too bad, not too shabby. Been waking up a little bit earlier than normal because my contractor has been coming over to fix the drywall and ceiling. I had a roof leak recently and it caused a lot of damage to my drywall. Long story short, my HOA finally approved the work that needed to be done, so that's been going on this week. So yay! Anyway, in today's video, I'm doing kind of an unboxing and reveal and first impressions of the Il Makiage foundation. Jeez, I can't think or talk or articulate. Maybe I shouldn't be filming right now. Oh well, this is whatever. One of my favorite YouTubers right now is Sarah Schultz. She does like the most outrageous videos trying out like internet brands and these Insta famous, Insta ad kind of brands, whatever. I'm kind of taking inspiration from her on doing this video because Instagram made me do it. So let's see how it works. So if you're interested in finding out more about this Il Makiage magic erasing kind of foundation, then stay tuned. So this is how the packaging looks, and I did block out my address for those of you who like to peek and try to see that stuff. Minimalism is dead. Has their little logo. It reminds me a little bit of Makeup Geek, to be honest. Well, I'm going to kind of show you the process that I went through in ordering this foundation. I'd been seeing ads like nonstop on Pinterest, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter for this foundation. They're always like, oh, get your perfect match. And then they show you the model or whoever's doing the video. There's some pigmentation or some blemishes or whatever, and you see them just do one swipe and it's like perfection, and you're like, I want that for my face, and it just looks like they're erasing all the blemishes on their face. Who doesn't want a foundation that does that? Just saying. Alright, so we're going to rewind to several weeks ago when I purchased the product. Alright, so we're on ilmakiage.com. Okay, this is what I'm looking for, is that quiz. Alright, what's your skin type? Dry, married to my moisturizer, oily, definitely not oily. Well, combination. Each part of my face has a mind of its own. Yes, it does. Alright, what kind of coverage are you craving? I'm usually light to medium, but I kind of want to go medium. No, let's just do light to medium because I use concealer. I don't have melasma or anything like that, so I only need light to medium. What kind of finish? Velvety, shine free? No, I don't like matte on me. Natural, luminous. How about we go with natural, because I have products that make it look luminous. 50 shades, it's not horrible. That's actually pretty good. Let's see, fair light or light? Actually, let's go with the lightest one because I'm pale right now. Get more precise. Which one of these most resembles your skin tone? I'm going to be honest, my webcam is picking up a cooler tone because of the lighting in my room, but I definitely have a little bit more golden tones to my skin. Let's go that one. Oh, that's hard. Let's say 2. Jeez, this is getting hard. That would make me look ghostly. Undertoned. I know that I have a yellow undertoned, but it's a little bit more on the slightly yellow tone, but I'm also kind of neutral. In the summer, my golden tones come out, but right now I am neutral. Yes, that sounds about right. My skin is lighter. Everyday foundation. I use a brush. I don't care for sponges. So how do I prep my skin before applying foundation? I use moisturizer and oil and primer. I use it all. How often do I wear it? Honestly, like 2 to 4 days a week. Depends on if I'm filming and feel like wearing it. My favorite ride or die is MAC. Where is it? There we go. I've been using this one for years. Biggest skin concerns: dry, flaky skin, redness. I like that. No concerns, really. I'm Gucci. I wish I could be Gucci. So I don't really have a lot of wrinkles and fine lines to worry about. I don't have any acne. I just actually have some irritation from my eczema. So eczema and eczema. So next, age range, 26 to 35, not quite 35. So let's see. Okay, so skip ahead because you don't need to see my personal email. Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation, shade number 40. So they say it's a powerful streak-free foundation that smooths and evens the skin with an advanced, innovative formula for a flawless, uniform, natural matte finish. I don't want matte though. Maybe I should have clicked dewy. Well, I'll just keep it at matte. Our top-rated concealer to your foundation order. Try both free for 14 days, then decide if you love them or want to return them. So the concealer is $26. How much is the foundation? Oh, it's $44 for a bottle of foundation, which is up there, I'll be honest. My MAC foundation is $33, I think, and then I get my pro discount, so that brings it down significantly to just under $20 for me. So this better be like amazing, because I also love the Estee Lauder Double Light Wear foundation. The Double Wear foundation is great, but I like the Double Light Wear because that one just sits on my skin a lot better. I just like the lighter texture on my skin. So this, you know, got to be up there. So $44 if I decide I like it. And then the concealer. Sure, let's try it. Might as well, because, you know, it's sometimes really hard to match a concealer perfectly to your foundation. So continue. How it works is you pay for the shipping and handling. So $5 due now. That's not bad. So let's go ahead and get this in. All right, so my order is submitted. Next time I come back, it'll be to actually show you the unboxing and to get started. Next time you see me, I'll be at my makeup desk. See how it works. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox. Okay, let's not poke an eye out. All right. Nice. Sorry, cat. Comes in a little box like this with Il Makiage. So it says here how it works. Try the products. They're yours to try for 14 days, starting on the day they were delivered. And it says here, love it or return it. If you love them, keep them. If you shockingly don't, visit the website to download your return label and send back any returns within the 14 days of delivery. At the end of the trial, you'll only be charged for the products you keep. So it comes with this little card on here, and it says over 75% of women get foundation wrong. Get yours right. Well, yeah, no one can match skin tones perfectly. I have a really good complexion. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very fortunate, and I realize that. So for me, I don't really need a lot of correction. I just need a little bit of smoothing here and there and covering up, you know, blemishes. I'm gonna step on my little soapbox for a second here. As a makeup artist, as someone who sees skin tones as more than just a tone, it's like this multifaceted 3-4 dimensional thing where if you look up close, you'll notice that there's multiple colors on your face. You know, a skin tone isn't just like this straight yellow. It's multiple colors. Think of it this way. You take a picture of something and you zoom it all the way in, like as far as you can go, it gets really pixelated. You notice that all of those little pixels are different colors, right? There's no one particular shade. So if you tried that eyedropper tool to try to get that perfect shade to repeat that, it's just not going to happen. You do that in Photoshop with any particular skin tone, you're going to notice it's all different colors. You can't pinpoint one specific color. That's because we're not one single color. You know, even though I have freckles and my complexion looks great and I kind of blend in with my background, my skin tone is not that color. My skin tone is multiple colors. Your skin tone is multiple colors. It's just the way that our eyes see it. It's like an illusion, right? So for those of us who struggle with getting the right tone, it's simply because our pixels don't align with the pixels that they're using in the product. So there's millions and millions upon millions of variations of pigmentations out there based on those individual pigments in like pixels. So that's why it does make it difficult to match your skin tone perfectly. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. I just wanted to put that out there, But I do appreciate that they're working really hard to try to create a product that works for everybody. So basically they say here, apply 2 pumps to your entire face, jaw, and neckline. Blend it out with a brush or sponge, but not by hand. So this is not a foundation you can apply using your hand. Wait 5 minutes for it to set before checking the shade. Don't match to your neck or wrist because they're different color than your skin, which actually for me is not 100% true. I'm pretty pale, even though I got some sun last week. So then finish your face with concealer, brush, and or bronzer. Wear for a full week to determine if it's perfect for you. I got the concealer and the foundation, and it just comes with the little, you know, grass paper stuff. So here's what the foundation box looks like. It kind of reminds me of like a perfume container. And it has these little stickers on the side, and it says, "I woke up like this." Girl, please. Oh. Well, that's fancy. A reveal. Oh, there's like a fuzzy film or something on the stick. Okay, so then I still have shrink wrap. So let me get that off. So I placed the order on April 15th and it shipped out on April 19th. Now it is May 12th, so I'm beyond the 14 days, which is fine. I wasn't planning to return it. I just haven't had time to play with it yet. So it came with full-size foundation. And then the concealer. Ooh, that's kind of fancy. That is really kind of fancy. Comes out, ooh, typical doe foot applicator. Doesn't have a scent. It's very tight, so when it comes out, it's like, bang! Anyway, the one thing, even though this is really sleek packaging, is it's got fingerprints all over it. I always have a towel in my lap when I'm doing my makeup, so make it look pretty again. It doesn't say anything about wearing a primer, but I do have some texture on my face on this side and some on this side as well. So I'm going to try it out with some primer. I'm going to do primer on half my face and the other side without. So for my primer, I'm using the Nyx Pore Filler. It's got the weirdest texture. I love the texture it dries down to because it just feels so silky and smooth like a powder. And it does a good job like reducing shine. Can you see? Like there's shine on this side, but like none on my right side here. I'm gonna zoom you in just a hair. Now you can see my skin tone and all my freckles and my blemishes up close and personal. So it says to use, you can use a brush or a sponge. I prefer brushes. I'm going to use my handy dandy Real Techniques foundation brush. This is like my hands down favorite foundation brush. I just like how you can just buff it in and it looks gorgeous. Alright, so 2 pumps it says. Well, that's like half a pump, right? 1, and let's do like another half. So there we go. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know. It's not the perfect match. This is a little bit more orangey than I need it to be. Might work better in like a couple of weeks when I've had a little bit more sun. But it might also be one of the questions I got asked. Because my skin tone does sometimes change depending. But we're going to make this work. It does go on nice and smoothly. And I do not feel like I'm smearing on product. So that's nice. Do I think it has that magic erasing effect? Kind of. I mean, it's not like full coverage because I didn't want that full matte coverage. I got the flawless one and woke up like this. I want it to look like skin. I don't want it to look like I'm wearing foundation. So it's not going to be like completely matte out your face. Obviously I still have some redness and you can still see a little bit of the blemish there. Even though I have that primer on and it basically matted out my face, this does add a little bit of a satin glow, which I like because it just gives the face some life. I don't like necessarily how it looks with texture though. I mean, there's not a lot you can do about texture. Whoa, hello. But it does blend out really well. I'm not having any trouble blending it out. I'll keep using this. I think it's not bad. I do think you have to build it up a little bit more. So I'm going to add just another pump. And this time I'm going to take my brush directly into the product and kind of dab it all over. And instead of buffing this thing, I'm going to tap it in and bounce it into my skin using my brush. And this is where you tend to get fuller coverage with foundation brushes like this that have that dense, flatter top. also apply foundation into my brows because I do get red, dry skin in my brows. With as much product as I've applied, I don't really feel like I'm wearing foundation, which is a huge plus. I used to hate wearing foundation. I still don't like it, but I'm wearing it more and more and embracing it more. If you've noticed, I never, like in my old videos from a few years ago, I like never wore it. Alright, onto concealer. This one is a different shade. This one looks closer to my skin tone. So let's put some on under the eyes here, just to brighten here. Add some brightness to those high points and make this blend in a little better. And for this, I'll use a smaller Dome Fluffy brush to just kind of softly blend all this in. I kind of feel like it took a little bit of this product off. I still have some redness here, so I'm going to spot conceal with the and use a different brush to kind of blend that back in. I'm definitely going to use my finger to cover up some of this redness here. Tap that in with my skin or my finger, kind of melt that in. Very thin. So I've noticed that with thinner concealers, they don't often stay in place, especially if you have texture. So for that, I don't know that this is going to be the best for something like that, but I'm going to let it dry a little bit like this. Apply some to my eyelids to brighten it up. And I didn't say anything about wearing powder, but hello, it's always a good idea to set your handiwork with some powder. So just a second here. I'm going to try this one out. This one's the Essence All About Matte. I've only tried this a handful of times, so my hope is that it doesn't cast any white to my face and discolor the foundation itself. Not too bad. Okay, let's see if this will blend out better now. Nope. Oh well, I'm gonna leave it. It's not that big of a deal. Like, if you're seeing that redness pretty badly, then you're looking a little too close for my comfort. Stay in your COVID bubble. I have so much texture around my eyes right now because of my eczema. Kind of flared up again recently, which is why I haven't been making as many videos. You know, it is what it is. I'm not the only person to suffer from eczema, and I'm not gonna be the last. I feel like it's kind of orangey here, and okay, let's zoom out so it's not so weird colored in here. You can kind of see it's a little bit darker than my neck. I need to go back with the brush and just kind of sweep some of that color down just so it looks a little more natural. I think with this particular foundation, until I get a little bit darker and a little bit more golden or orangey. I don't know if I'm going to be that orange though. I don't really get orange. I get more golden. I think I'm just going to have to apply some bronzer. Coverage feels really light. I don't feel like I'm wearing any foundation. I just feel like I put on, you know, a typical moisturizer and it's kind of set in for the day. So I'm going to be back at the end of the day and kind of show you how it wore and give you some final first thoughts and impressions on this. So ta-ta for now. Hi everyone, I'm back. It has been, I don't even know how many hours. I want to say probably about 12 hours of wear. Let me zoom you in. So coverage has stayed pretty okay throughout the day. However, I have some of my blemishes popping through. More specifically, any area I have texture. So it's kind of worn off around those areas. If you remember, this side had primer, whereas this one did not. I don't see a major difference between either side, although I do notice that my smile line right here is just slightly more noticeable. My forehead lines wise, not a huge difference. I do see the little inner eyebrow lines there and the nostril lines. Of course, there's texture here, so that doesn't make it any easier to gauge. And then blowing my nose earlier, some of the foundation and concealer came off. But overall, not bad. It's not exactly the right tone for me. It's slightly a little too orange, but overall I think once it's blended in and I have some, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I did do full face of makeup today. I added highlighter and blush and some bronzer, some matte bronzer to add a little bit more color to my face to kind of round it out, so forgot to mention that. But yeah, once I put the bronzer on and some blush, it kind of helped kind of blend it all together to help create this cohesive look between the neck and the face. Because I of course applied some bronzer to the neck and to the décolletage. I am super tired. I need to go to bed. But I just wanted to quickly update you all and let you know how this wore. I will definitely try this out a bit more and will give you a more complete review. If you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, this is it. I like it. It's not my favorite foundation, but I don't feel like I'm wearing it. I keep forgetting I'm wearing it. In fact, like, it just feels like I have normal skin. And I like the finish of it. It looks decent. One way or another, it doesn't matter if I wear primers. I'm going to zoom out again. There we go. Alright, so let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Let me know if you want to see a full comprehensive review of this. At some point in the future, I give you some longer term thoughts and opinions on how this performs. But anyway, I hope this first impressions unboxing was helpful for you all. I'm gonna go to bed. I am pooped. I need sleep. So I hope you all have a great day or a great evening, whatever time it is. I hope you make it a good one. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay electric as always. Mwah. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up on this video. Alright, take care. Mwah. Bye.